Okay, little freezer here had dead compressor, so we're going to go ahead and do the compressor change out on it. We'll get started on that right now. All right, got the unit recovered and I got it out of there. It's going to need the old wash up special. We're going to change the compressor and the condenser fan motor here. It's just a little 3rd horsepower, a little freezer, low temp. And there's the old fan shroud over there. It looks pretty crusty. I'll probably 86 that and just get a piece of cardboard for the top right here. And let me get this taken apart. Okay, I got the motor pulled out there. Look at that crusty bugger. Look at this. It was still running, but we're gonna go ahead and change it out. I got a new motor here, so let me get the bit changed out, my driver here. We'll get that tidied up, and then we'll get this and do the old NorCal washout special. She's gonna need a big old washout. It's a new compressor, filter dryer. Alright, so we got that sweated out of there. Kind of came apart a little funky. We're getting the compressor unbolted now. And then we're going to tape up the ends and we'll go wash this. We'll wash the skid and the condenser out real good. The fan blade and the motor mount. We'll just get it all nice and shiny again. These are just 1/2 inch right here. Get them loose enough for a finger bang and then you can get them off of there. Got an aquarium to look at after this, so stay tuned. I'm going to video that too. Aquarium that's not cooling in a hotel, restaurant. Big aquarium, so hopefully we'll get some cool video of that and see what's going on over there. That particular saltwater tank likes to be cool water, not hot water. Okay. So look at how dirty the condenser is. I'll hold it up to the sky. And for the new guys, if you haven't seen my videos before, I always take these to the sink and wash them out real good, and that's why I'm going to show you the before and after. And I'm also going to clean up the fan blade and the motor mount here. Okay, and then here's the after. All nice and clean. I can breathe now. Okay, like most of you know, the Tecumseh compressors body's changed. Their body shape has changed. Like this is the old style that you guys are used to. This is the new one. It requires some repiping. And they do give you some stuff for your repipe. So this is the discharge line, which is actually, they got it labeled here really well, and it's going to go into here now. So I think I'm going to sweat it out right here, and then we'll redo it with some of the piping they provide in the kit. We'll get that hooked up here. We'll get the rebuild going, get it all brazed back in, and then get it on the vacuum pump. After we, we'll nitrogen pressurize everything, and then we'll get it on the vacuum pump. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when you get your old compressor out, go ahead and pinch off the stubs and braze those up. So while you're working, you don't knock it over and have like an Exxon Valdez moment and get oil everywhere. Or put it in the back of the van or the truck and it spills over and you get oil all everywhere. So take care of that step and then get on to your rebuild. Okay, we got a bunch of the pipe fitted up here. I got some of that gel on there to protect the dryer. It's using this one, thermal block number 2. Probably need to put the lid back on there. So we got the purge going. It's gonna be rocking and rolling. Let's get the torch going here. We'll get these all soldered up. Okay, so we got that all done up. I don't even think the gel got even a little bit hot. We're all back together there. Now we can go, we'll get this fitted up in the unit for the cap tube, and then we got to do the suction line because the compressor body style changed. So there'll be a little change on that. Let's get in there and do that. Okay, before I get ahead of myself, you want to put your electrical cord on out here. You don't want to do it while it's on the ground back there. And then on these new ones, I'll show you guys, if you don't know how the covers come off because they're different than the old ones, there's a little Phillips screw right here. Let me get a smaller screwdriver. There's a little Phillips screw you got to take off, and then you have to depress. There's a little button you depress down there. I call it a button, but it's a little slot you put a screwdriver in, and then it'll slide to you. Look at that, the RSD screwdriver with Schrader core remover built in. Love that thing. Okay, so you take the screw out from there, and then right up here, you lift up, and then it slides out. And then that's your opening to get your wiring going. Okay, so I'm getting the compressor fitted up in here. So the pipe that comes with it, you can bend it into shape. A 3/8 coupling will fit on the end that's swaged out from the factory. And then that'll go onto your 3/8 suction line. That's a little heads up there. So kind of what I did was kind of went like that. And then I'll get the suction line to fit onto there. I got to put the compressor back in further to get the reach. That's a little heads up. So 3/8 coupling will fit on that swedged factory piece that comes with the compressor. And then that's where we're going to do our purge from right here. Alright, we got our vacuum hooked up, the one hose method, valve core tool, and the little blue vacs just getting started up there. 4,100 and something. We'll let it pull down. Okay, we're getting down there. And we'll give it the old tester. 440. 439. Pulling up, yeah. I've had this vacuum pump since 2003. Just won't die. The old Robin there, Cool Tech. Can't remember the CFM. Oh yeah, 6 CFM. It's been a good vacuum pump. Okay, got the 15 ounces in. Got it up and running. Box is hot. Full load condition. I'm at 5.7 amps. And I need to change the batteries in the DL429. It's going, hey, batteries, guy. Okay, 5.7 amps. That's good on that little guy. We'll let it pull on down here. That's gonna do it for the freezer call. You know, that was real nice, man. The customer waited for me to come back from vacation, and a bunch of them did. They're just like, hey, we don't mind waiting. He didn't have his freezer for 2 weeks. And I got a bunch more. Like, subscribe, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. I'm going to go look at that aquarium, and we'll get a video on that big aquarium job. Let's go take a look at it, see why it's not cooling. Oh yeah, who you guys here to see? Norca Refrigeration! Oh yeah, table will be right down.